shot, spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentleys, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
Man, I get this way. My head not in my bed. You know I'm popping tag. You know I'm popping tag.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA. As you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go here in Inglewood. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Half the 60, half the 60.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He's across midfield. And he will go all the way. Luka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. 20-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
Gets a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To the air on second down. Here's his first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Mustafa. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That run good for 8 does it. A very quick first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Allen now on second down. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo. The motion man is Sanders. On first down, it's Allen. Pass caught by Shakir. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Bills 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The open man is Nakua. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, L.A.
48-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he will score. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. On comes Joshua Carney for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead.
Bills 7. Joshua Carney to kick
Here's
off.
Carney now. He'll kick him away following the touchdown. On the return is Rodgers. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And in motion, Shakir. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first and 10, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route, But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They convert with a gain of 15.
First down, Buffalo.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and you get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to the rookie, 1st-round pick. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. What a year. Catch number 95 on the season.
Yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's take 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, L.A.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return is Rocker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. That's Palmer, the man in motion. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Allen on 3rd down. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irvin. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Taylor Rapp is there to stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
60 by 6. Come 19. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Check. Head to 60. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. Play. Check go.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And They're knocking on the door here, first and goal, at the very least.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Los Angeles. This defense continuing to give up, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Rams.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. He's looking deep for Shakir. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10.
We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Now Allen on first down. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Allen.
The 35-yard line.
This one complete to Palmer. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
27-yard line.
Reload. Let's go now.
Here's Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Still going. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Hardy down to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams stretch things out even further.
Score Rams 42, Bills 10. Joshua Carney to kick off for
Here's
Rams.
Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Bills.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching his ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down. In motion, Shakir. On 1st down, Allen. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. Will get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 here. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And Burrow, the safety, burst through. And he comes up with the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
3rd and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They're able to bring him down for a sack and brings up fourth down.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Set. Set, go.
This is Irvin. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 21.
From the 21, here's second down and 9. Throwing now from the gun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Greg Russo in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Finds Nakua on the slant. A pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 15 yards.
Rams punting unit coming out.
4th down.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
319. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, throw here for, that's going to be intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Carney to kick off.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen goes with a pop pass. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
2 yards on the play. And the Bills' 1st down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Round 80. What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And it was really the pressure pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Who took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
On third down, it's Allen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he still, hey, it's third down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down.
For 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. Allen working from the pistol. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. That is going to bring up fourth down.
But it's fourth down.
Allen's going to throw for it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
That's good.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60. Motion.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be hauled down and about the 30. 5-yard line. And a milestone grab. Not just the first down, but catch number 100 on the year.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Right back to Irving. And this a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
That
Rams
catch number
first down.
40 on the
First
season
and
for
10
him.
at the 16-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. Well, the handoff is Irving, and he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Third on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Take go.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Hank Bigsby. Neomatic only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, it's Irving, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So it's a win here for the Rams. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.
mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She say that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name Green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I see the world. I went to Japan for a pickup. I see the world. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I see the world. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I see the world. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world I see it well.